create containers, you first must put all of your images that you would like on your page. Now, if you would like to create a Venn diagram that would be a container, you first must have all of your circles put together. And if you'll notice, I actually have 3 images here. I have 2 circles and a freeform shape that overlap. So that way I actually will have 3 containers, and I just have them a little bit transparent so you can still see them underneath. Now, your container must be larger than the images that are going to be going inside of it, or text. In this example, I'm going to be using text and images. Let's start with the blue circle. Now, I first need to go to click on the blue circle to have that highlighted. Then I need to go to my property browser. Now, within the property browser, I can shrink up the things that I don't need, and I'm going to come down to where it says container. Because I want this to hold more than one thing, I'm going to set this to have keywords. If I only wanted this to hold one object, I would select specific object. But since I'm going to have it hold more than one thing, I'm going to be doing keywords. Now, where it says contain words, this is where I select contain words, and I'm going to add. For this situation, I'm going to just keep it as simple as possible, and I'm going to put alligator. Okay, this is going to be the keyword I'm going to use to describe anything that should go inside of it. Now, at the same time, I'm going to leave this as completely contained. This is the easiest way to just be doing this. And I'm going to give it a reward sound. I'm going to say true, and then I'm going to find my reward sound. Maybe I'll find my sounds. I've got some on my desktop here. And let's just do a fun one here. And select open. So now it's got my sound file here. I do not need to have my blue circle say return if not contained, because it is not going to be moving. Okay. Now the next thing I need to do, since I've got my container ready here, my blue container's all set, I now need to select the pictures that go along with it. So I've got here this little picture of an alligator coming out of an egg, and under my property browser I can come down to container and select true, where it says return if not contained. I'm going to say true. Now at the very top, this is the most important thing, where it says identification. You need to click on this, and not where the name is. That's not what I need to change, but where the keyword is. I need to change this keyword to alligator, because that is what is going to allow the blue container to acknowledge that it belongs there. Okay, let's go ahead and do this with one other thing. If I select the word reptile, it's a text box here. If I select reptile, again, under the keywords in the property browser, I'm going to select alligator. And I can shrink these other things I'm not needing. When I come down to container, I'm going to say true if it's going to be returned if it's not contained. Now, to check and see if I did this correctly, if I take my alligator egg and I move it over to the frog side, it'll bounce back because it doesn't belong. And if I put it in the alligator circle here, it should give me a reward sound. So what I would need to do is I would create the yellow circle and the green ellipse also as containers. And maybe my keyword for the green ellipse would be both. So things that belong with both, I would have lay eggs be something that the keyword I would use is both, and they both live in land and water. So you can do this with as many images as you would like, but your container must be bigger than the object going inside of it.